Okay. Is this showing POB? I think it should. Hopefully it does. Okay, yeah, it does. Cool. That's kind of neat, actually. I never thought I could do this. This is not going to be for anyone really in particular, just maybe some other people who do path building. Like, look, if anyone from anyone watching is a builder, and you've looked at this build, I would love any input you guys have on it, because I want to. It's fun to min-max these builds, and anyway. So like I did some little tweaks, and I never thought about this, but somehow over time, just by stacking a lot of poison nodes, it is remarkable that the hit damage being only 50k, but the poison. What is the average damage? Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Average damage is not. That is the average damage per hit, not including the poison. Yeah, probably. Sheesh, this is so complicated. Does it not calculate the total poison damage? Do I have to multiply that myself? Well, it's very unlikely anyone on YT ever. There might be. Does a building, because the difficult thing about this one is you can't even use you can't select Plaguebearer. Like there's nothing here. POB2 is broken for this, so it's kind of shitty. But anyway, like on the tree, it's still useful to have this. Did say that. Yeah, this is a strong node, and like the most recent upgrade, which I thought was kind of neat, was I was able to cut off the entire bottom attribute cluster just by going a little bit more strict with the more like min-maxy with the attributes, so that you take only what's needed. And turns out, like, if you had, oh no, in this case I don't think I'm going out of my way to take attributes anymore, except for this cluster. There's only two points. So according to POB though, allocating these two nodes, like all these nodes up here, has had a profound impact on the overall damage of the build. And this is, I look at this a lot, to sometimes it helps, right? Like when you want to look at, like, okay, like for int, like I'm looking at, well, how do I want to cut off the attributes, right? Why do I require high int, right? This will tell you. Well, the chaos bolt can ignore, but yeah. So where's the wand? Oh, this is a bit screwed up, I think. It's not that. Where's my wand? This one. Eh? Does it not list? Should it not list a wand here? Okay, this is so. I thought it would be reliable. I don't know, something's bugged. For sure, it has to list a wand here, but maybe it's because I'm. None. Now what does it say? How is Chaos Bolt in here? Oh, I see. This is okay. That's really weird. So you can't use Chaos Bolt. Okay, I get it. I get it. The wand is giving Chaos Bolt. Can't use the wand. Okay. Who gives a shit about that? Okay. So I'm trying my best here to fuck. Alright. Yeah. The idea is I want to scale more poison damage if possible. But okay, anyway, enough of that. Okay, let's get back in the game with the controller. I want to do some more tests on. I think I'll do King of the Mists just for a bit, because it's kind of cool. Like, you can like upgrade your build in a way, and alright. Let's see. I personally think like the game is way more fun if you have like POB2 is incomplete right now, but it still works somewhat well, reasonably well, I would say, and the game is a lot more fun when it's fun without it too. Just with it, it's even more fun. I remember in PoE1, like, so much of the time, my game time is actually in POB sometimes. It's like, you wonder which one's the real game now, you know? Oh, this is not demonstrating anything, so... yeah. Alright. Screw it. Back into the boss rooms. Because there's no damage numbers, so how would I ever know? It's the problem with builds that, like, just if you're already overkilling monsters, then hard to see where the improvement is. So, all right, let's go right back in. This game. Oh, anyways, currency exchange. Okay. You know, only now I noticed they announced a new league for PoE1, and then I watched PoE guy's reaction to it, saying don't get too excited. It's like judging by the way the what do you call it? The way the trailer was presented and the material within, like. He said, like, yeah, they're probably not allocating many. I didn't even bother watching, to be honest, the trailer, because that's my gut feeling too. Like, PoE1 has been abandoned, and I don't know. I don't want to say shit because, well, I mean, Jesus Christ, now I think like someone's actually watching, but like it as good as a game as it was, they have to move on. I think, because. Like, as someone who isn't that attached to PoE1 because I came so late to it, the game, I came in at Settlers. When PoE2 came out, honestly, I thought it was a better game. Just overall, just everything was better. And then I reached the end game, and like, yeah, PoE1 has a much better end game. I agree. I spent a lot more time in the end game and having fun, I would say, yeah. Like, it was fun. Like, I never felt exasperation, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I watch my own streams playing the end game, and I sigh a lot in this game. I just feel like it's always the little things. Like, you gotta press 5 buttons to do one little thing. It's like, ugh, that shouldn't be something you have in a video game. Like at work, yeah, but not in a video game, right? And I guess the screwed up part is, it doesn't have to be this way. They could just... These are UI issues that they could really fix easily, right? So, but anyway, it's in early access. They're gonna do something about it. It just did occur to me, like, I guess not enough playtesting or something. I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be so hard to fix. But I don't know. They must have all these difficulties with, or like time constraints, or I don't know, with development. So. But I do sigh a lot, and it's like, it's mostly at endgame. Like, during a campaign, I suppose because during campaign, why campaign's more fun is that there's less map management. There's less management of things. And I noticed, like, I was starting to skip loot. The reason why is because I didn't do that before, But that loot is kind of like, it's a pain, right? Trading is a pain in this game. And that's why I'm really surprised the people who are like actively buying stellar amulets. Like, what is this? Is this like some kind of like Chinese RMT mafia thing going on? Because I can't believe that's a real person. I really can't. Like, I don't know. I can't believe someone's gonna ping like 10 people and pay each individual one like 4 chaos just to gamba it all away. Like, isn't that like so boring? Like, I don't know. Don't know. To each his own. And like, what if you do score an Astromentus? Or like, then what? Like, great, you got 100 divines, and then what? Like, what do you do with the divines? It's like, you don't need them to make a good build like in this game. So I just fail to see what the point really is, right? I mean, it's just chase uniques for the sake of the chase. Like, I kind of get it, but I don't. So, but yo, that actually reminds me once, right? Like, well, I'll talk after I finish this boss. I want to see the damage on T. Is this T4? It is. Yeah, it's T4. Okay, I'm gonna go straight like this. Is this better? Not a big difference. Okay. Kaboom. Okay. Is he phasing or no? Huh? Yeah, this boss. Okay, the boss blinks, like the teleports, are supremely annoying. I think they should get rid of those. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's defense. It's so disturbing. Sorry, I just finished a whole Elden Ring playthrough, and maybe some people hate that game because of the way it influenced PoE too. But I think it's a masterpiece, and there's not a single blinking boss in that game because it's like the player goes, huh? Like, I go, huh? Where'd you go, right? And you gotta retract the boss. And like, here comes the like PoE jerk going, bro, that's like, no, I don't agree with what you're gonna say. Can't. You can put difficulty in a boss in other ways. That's a cheap way to do it, you know. I think bosses should never blink. Don't move. Don't move. Yeah, red is don't move. Okay. Oh, what the fuck was that? Yeah, okay, that was, again, like, there's a case of a boss where, like, when you die, I don't even know what happened. Like, was it plants? Probably some plants exploding. And then, like, sorry, I don't know. I gotta have to base, I don't know why I compared to Elden Ring. It's just, because the fight feels so similar. It's like a long, prolonged boss, and whatever. I don't know. Just, I found like fighting Elden Ring bosses is fun. Even when you lose an Elden Ring boss, it's still fun. But when you lose a boss in this game, it kind of sucks. I don't know. And when you win, there's not much feeling of satisfaction. And then they allow you to build the one-shot kind of things, which are like cool the first time, and then afterwards extremely boring. Like, what are you fighting now, right? Like, I remember playing Maven in PoE 1, and I enjoyed the memory game. I did. And then here comes people making builds that just go, well, let's just one phaser, like, you know, not one phaser, but like, let's damage her so quick that she just glitches out and doesn't do the memory game. I'm like, holy man, the extremes that people go to, like, it's crazy. Like, people are spamming the Eater of Worlds for the Nimbus. bam, and then gone, then repeat, bam, gone, like, don't know. Keep running. It means keep moving. I think it was a plants or something like that. I missed. Did I miss the totem? This boss is a bit like, I don't know. I'm fucked here. I'm not really. That's not that bad, the tornado, huh? Okay, I don't think the damage is any better with those nodes. I thought it would be a lot higher, but I'm not noticing it, so. Whew. Okay, so. Let's do that. Where is he? Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I think whatever upgrade. I think the upgrade that was really important was the Unbound Forces node, but that's still like minor in the grand scheme of things. Not that important. Okay, let's keep moving along, and here we go. I have to do temporal chains. That tornado is a lot easier to dodge on controller than it is on mouse and keyboard. Keep running. Is that, what is that? Stop running. For Christ's sakes, like, this boss. No wonder why everyone wants to just one-shot him out of oblivion. That's okay. Yeah. Not him. Her. I guess this UI is also kind of like exasperating. But anyway, before we do that, like, that's weird. The first poison is not even that big, so... Ah! I know what changed. Kind of. Hold on. Let me try something here. Doriani. Passives. I think I could dump the initial poison. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Okay, wait, hold on. No. Stop this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Doriani. Oh. Yeah. Changes. Okay. Yeah. Get 4 points back. That's amazing from that. So then I could do... I took away these nodes. And that made a huge difference. So I was never sure, like, how big are these nodes? And seem to be pretty big. And if that's... Let me get those nodes. Yeah.
Chaos.
Okay, now let's try again.
How can I help?
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Now, what am I doing? Is it 4 then? 5. Okay. In the meantime, I can try running some maps. Nah.
Hello.
Just wait for this. Does shielding ever do anything? I don't think so. What happened to my shield? Ugh. My shield charge is gone. Fuck. Okay. Okie dokie. Hold on. It's good that the fragments are so cheap now. Otherwise I'd be like broke already. Alright, refund passives. Am I short on strength? 202. Yeah, I am. Fuck. Alright, it's easy to fix. Get rid of this one. Okay. And pick up a strength node. Supremely annoying, but oh well. It's over here. Yep. Yeah.
Time to learn something new.
Come here, and then the extra steps to get back in the map is like just this and this and this. Not this. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? I'm confused. Did I not pick it up? Nope. Okay, there we go. Then, if you made a mistake like that, all over again. Like, okay. Here we go. Okay. Look at that. Like that opened the one shot, eh? Insane. Huh? And that thorn grip is like supremely. Wow, what a fucking OP boss. Yeah, 2 hits doing 6.1 now. It was 5.7. So it is slightly better. But not by much. So... okay. That's so crazy. Juked the whole fucking attack. Shit. And we're gonna die, right? Nope. We'll die soon, though. Oh, just made it. Okay. Let's curse him. Okay, how do you even aim curses in this game, huh? What is that? Does that keep moving or stop moving? Traveler's Bane? That is stop moving. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm dead. No potions. Yeah. Well, that's 3 failures in a row on T4, so... It's funny, because it was the second try before, but... Nothing changed, it's just... I think nothing changed, it's just, not being, like, lucky, I guess you would say. I'll do a few more, though. The damage is not... 5.7 to 6.1, right? Okay, I'm gonna change something here. Okay, Doriani. We'll see if it's better the old way. Because maybe these nodes aren't as good. Like, yeah, maybe these nodes aren't as good as I thought they were. So And this one is, though. These nodes are good. Maybe. So I'm just going back to the old way then. Now, then in this case, it's the same as the old one, so there's no point even doing it anymore, the testing, because it's the same as it was before. Yeah, alright. So was this better? Let's see. Alright. Yeesh. Not really. That's okay, I see, I can see it now. Ah, fuck that attack. Jesus Christ. Okay. No, I don't think so. I think the damage is higher this way. On passives. And, it's hard to say, like, yeah. Okay. I think this is the right play. Remove this node, one of these nodes, but too much pen. And this one, 30% poison is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh, okay.
Ale spreads.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. For sure. Oh, only but only 4.5. 4. Okay, I'm confused now. What? This is. Yeah, that's because. Okay, I got it. It's because that does make a big difference. The first node, that's if they're not. Okay, I got it. But if you do a constant assault, this way would be much better. Just. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that the 60% is if you kind of like go on and off the poison, and then this configuration is better if you're just aggressively hitting him. But then there is a downside to that, is that he does that one hit, that one shot slam. Like, this sequence is so annoying. Like, I don't know, there's not a single wisp. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shh, Jesus. Not fun. Does that stop moving? Okay. What is that? Like, it's like, from my point of view, I was looking at the boss and all this shit on the screen, and all of a sudden pop, like, you know. It's insane. This is why I never want to do T4s. It's like, and then thanks for coming, bye bye, like kind of a thing, and then you go to like, well, let me try one-shotting him, because that will be the reliable way to win, or like, you know, and then the developers complain about the one-shot. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, one more time. It's hard to say which one's better. I think this node is probably preferable, because if you're gonna like sometimes kind of wait on the poison, like, it's huge. This is 60 duration and magnitude, and this one's only like 30 magnitude. So 10 duration, 40 magnitude, right? 40 magnitude and 20 duration. This one is 60 magnitude, 60 duration, 70 magnitude. Holy fucking shit. But you gotta wait for the poison to wear off. And then I thought there was something interesting here, like, you know, duration would be up to 100%. But you'd have to do a rapidly hitting skill. Like, if you had an Eye of Winter opening, some of your initial poisons would be really long. Like, you would... This is almost like adding 2 or 3 seconds to a 3-second poison. So, that's long. That's a lot of poison damage. This is almost like 70% more poison damage if you cast Eye of Winter before starting your rotation. So... But then it's how many nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 nodes to get the so it's all like, it's hard to say. And the shield charge damage is there too. So it's kind of, it's a huge juggling game, like which one is important and which one's not. I think it's better to go all in offense, like just, yeah, and not take the initial poison hit. Something just tells me that's better, so we'll try that. Anyway, okay. But of course, if the guy does a slam, and he does a lot, I guess what you would do is after you see the slam once, you just go all in. Like, just go all in. Because the slam is pretty much a, like, delete you right away skill. Okay, not doing that. Okay. Then dead, see? You overcommit like that, you're dead. That's why it's better to weave in and out. That makes a ritual boss kind of hard, actually. Like, he's got to get away from me, like, skill, so. And, like, it's crazy because I think if you shield charge, just as you're shield charging, if he does that attack, it's almost like, unless you have a blink or a rapidly, like a movement skill to get out, or you kill him right away, then, yeah, you're probably dead, like, unless you can tank that slam. And I think that slam does a lot of damage, like, and from what I know, it's hard to build tank and damage in the same build without paying a lot for the affixes. So anyway. Okay, but that would also be a good test. Like, do they catch people like this who like just like impulsively just place orders? Like, I feel that's what they're doing here. Crazy. I don't know. This game just ends up being like something like, I don't know, unwholesome about the other players sometimes. Like, I can't explain it. It's like, I feel some kind of like manipulation or like just some, Pity. Well, not pity. I guess this makes the game more flavorful. It all adds to the flavor and shit. Okay.
How can I help?
But yeah, like... Anyway, after these two breach stones, that's it. Hard to play further. I think, yeah.
Spread the infection.
Ouch. That's a big hit. Okay. Okay, let's go hard on the rotation. Yeah, this one you have to. But I wonder if it'll be any faster than the last video. I'm dead. Yeah. That was 17 mil. Like a boss like this, if you don't kill him in the first like 4 seconds, it's like you have to dodge the hand in some way. Though I have a humorous like clip with the Flicker Strike character where actually I stun in T3 he can be stunned out of that hand attack, but not in T4 apparently, so. And it's like all RNG, like he sometimes uses it and sometimes does not, so. But 16 mil, yeah, that was 4 attacks. I'm gonna count next time and see, like. I should run Zesh over and over, I think, because at least he gives me the opportunity to get, like, let's see, if I can test different things, then he gives me like a chance for at least 3 or 4. So it would be nice to have this HP pool with like 2-3 attempts, so that we can test like how it feels and how it rotates with a higher HP pool. Because on the T3, he does die in 3-4 rotations. T4 is different though. Yeah, maybe ideally you run Blink. Like you have to open your gems and swap to Blink, because then here, well, if you had Blink, then the hand would be very easily dodgeable. But yeah. and Withering Presence. Yeah, you drop Ghost Dance, right? And if you had like another 30 Spirit, you would take Blink. And then you have to also drop Unwavering Stance so you can dodge roll. There's just too many steps, right? And it's crazy how many hoops they make you jump through, huh? Just to let you have Blink. That's crazy, actually. Crazy. Alright, last one. Okay. Yeah. Just don't open with a hand attack, because then I can't do anything. Literally just stuck. Okay, good. Huh? That did interrupt him. There is a case to like to try to build shield charge damage, because you can light stun these bosses out of their attacks. In that case, I was just I don't know, was I lucky, or I don't know what happened that time, like why that happened, and I don't know why it didn't happen the first time. So it's just too much shit going on. I can't see, but I can observe later when I watch the replay. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a huge difference from... I know this node is good. I know Shock is really good. If you could squeeze like... But at this point, you're kind of like... You're not going to get like huge spikes of damage, I think. It's just... This is the peak. And then you just kind of like go a little bit higher. Bit by bit, right? Even scaling the level of Plaguebearer will not do that much. It just goes up like by 10%, I think, per level. So... probably this is the max I can think of. There's also these nodes down here that do ailments, but where are they? Look at them. They're here. Yeah. Duration, damage with hits, and then they go faster. But yeah. Like if you wanted to kill Uber bosses again and again, I think either Blood Mage or Flicker. And I think Flicker might be on par, if not like the same. But do believe they require like good affixes on gear. Right, I didn't take this node this time. This is a good node for these nodes are all good. Although you don't need. I was mistaken. I thought Magnitude of Chill would work like Shock, like you would go over to 25. But I think what this is just for the same amount of ailment damage, the chill amount will be higher, and it still caps at 25. And you need like other special ways to go over the cap of 25, which kind of makes sense because slowing anything by like 25 is huge. And if you go like to 35, 40, 50, it's like they'll be in slow motion at that point, right? Because I remember like, yeah. So, don't know. There's so many different options. You can also run Blasphemy, so you don't have to cast curses. Right now it's what? It's Withering. Is this even on? Yeah, okay. What a weird way of... Wow, it's so much harder to know what's on and off on a controller. It doesn't show you here. That's really weird. That's confusing. Okay. Ugh. That's really confusing. But yeah. I'll look at the video later. See what, if there was any difference from that one and the previous one. The previous kill. But, Maybe some ideas will come up with like how to even get it further, the damage. But right now, like on Titan, this would all be doing 30 to 40% more, so that's quite significant actually at the end game. And I do believe Chernobog's may not be as good as I originally thought, just because the armor rating is too low. And if your shield charge is not doing enough damage, it's, yeah, you won't be able to do the 0 to 100 thing. And ideally this one, the 24 lightning res would be +3 to melee skills, which give like shield charge a 30% more damage boost. Maybe more, I don't know. That would be really, like, that's big damage, right? But that's expensive. Like an amulet with all these stats and then a 24 lightning res being +3 melee, it's got to be like 10 plus divines, I think. For sure. I think. Because +3 melee is very, or even just +2 would be fine though. +2 would be good. +20 shield charge. And yeah. That's about it, I think. Alright. So, I did think that this would be a big difference, a big change. Where is it? This one? But it's just moderate. It's just kind of noticeable, not quite. Nothing else changes. It's okay.